so excited to have you guys here to talk about, I think probably one of the favorite extracurricular classes we have, and that would be our Minecraft club. So we have Miss Abby here, who has been with us now for a couple school years, and then Travis, my son, who a homeschool graduate himself, and then I will be honest and say, longtime Minecraft player. I remember back in the day always seeing like the Minecraft things you could do for like homeschool and like all of this great stuff. But I don't comprehend video games. Like that is not my strong suit. And so I remember seeing all these really cool like homeschool fun things you could do with Minecraft, and you kids like loved Minecraft, but I never understood how to do it or how it worked. I mean, Minecraft makes me dizzy, so I was no help when it came to this. And so Abby, when you brought up doing like a Minecraft thing, I was like, hold the phone, like let's make this work, because it is like, I know it is such a fun space for the kids, and it really can be so educational and so engaging. I look at some of the things, like my youngest kids are so great with counting and like number sense from Minecraft. Like I'm amazed at how much like actual skill they have picked up from playing this, and all of that's fantastic. But I'm super excited to have you guys here and let you guys talk more about it, because I was definitely the boomer mom who was like, I know the kids can do things. How does this work? You know, so you guys have done just the coolest stuff with this Minecraft club, and I know the kids all love it. So Miss Abby, I'll hand it over to you if you want to kind of introduce yourself, and Travis will let you introduce yourself, and you guys can kind of tell us, you know, what is Minecraft Club?
Yeah, so hi, I'm Miss Abby, and I noticed this is the why we started Minecraft Club in the first place was the other classes that I was teaching, I found kids just wanted to stay on and hang out and chat after class. And as much as I wanted to sit and continue to hang out with them, I don't always have time to do that. So we really wanted to create a fun and safe environment for the kids to get together, because we know that with homeschooling that can already be some kind of a challenge for some people, but then also because we are all online, as much as I would love to get together in person with everyone, it's just not possible. So this gives all the kids a way to get together, not just on a call, but actually to interact in the video game with their characters. And so that's really why I decided we wanted to start this club. And then Travis, want to introduce yourself and why you decided to help me out with this journey here.
Yeah. I'm Travis. I was originally a student in Minecraft Club who participated for a good long while, and then I kind of stepped up as like an assistant like teacher, and that's kind of, you know, my role in everything. And I mean, I honestly couldn't agree with Miss Abby more, because it really is like you have all of the, you know, the classes that are so, you know, lesson based, and you have all these different things, and Minecraft Club is just such a wonderful opportunity to be able to get together, to have that community, have that sense of friendship and fun. And it's so funny because, you know, when I was, you know, smaller and playing Minecraft, I didn't have that. I just played by myself, but I always had thought of how fun it would be to do different activities with different people and things like that, but I never had my opportunity. And it's so fun because looking back at this Minecraft club and seeing all the things that the kids do and how they spend time together and how they go on different quests or adventures and they hang out with each other, I'm like, man, I would have loved this so much. Like, this is exactly like what I wished for when I was playing Minecraft. So yeah, I completely agree with Miss Abby. It's just that wonderful safe space where everyone can get together and do something as simple as play a game. So,
and I really like that part about it, because I know, you know, like Travis was saying, when he was young and he would want to play, our role was always okay, but not with other people, because I don't know, self-admittedly, like I don't quite understand how all of this stuff works. So I'm like, I don't want you just going on and getting into something where like, I don't know who these people are and how like, and trying to understand, even as a parent, trying to understand like the safety features and stuff. I don't quite understand it all, and it changes all the time. And so our role was kind of just like, he had his siblings, and we kind of over the years made a couple friends with other families from church or stuff like that like they could get on. And I think that's what's so neat here is these kids are taking these classes together in the HMH co-op, and they're spending time together doing, Bible class or reading or writing or whatever it might be that they're working on, but then giving them the space, like Abby, you mentioned, these kids, they're always wanting to talk and try to, chat and do things. And so giving them a space that like they can get on and they can play together and do stuff, I think was really fun to see those, kind of connections there. And then as a parent, it's really nice because I know they have a space where they can go and play, and kids are kids and all of that, but like we know the families who are here, right? We know that all of us are coming from a biblical, home base. So if things do, arise or do come up, kids will be kids, and sometimes things happen, he took my such and such, or, whatever might happen. It's like, we all know that as parents, we're all going to take it back to that biblical base and go, hey, do we take stuff from other people? Do we do this, or whatever the little things might be? But I know that there is like kind of that safety net as far as what my kids are getting into. And I also know that everything is going to be backed up, from that kind of biblical standpoint of, this is what we do, this is what we don't do, this is what's important. So I thought that was really great. So I know a little bit, obviously, because my kids are in this, but what is Minecraft Club? What do you all do? If I'm kind of thinking, hey, this might be something that would work for my kid, can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so Minecraft Club is at the very base of it, just a nice place for the kids to get together outside of the main classes that they will be doing. We will, throughout the year, do a variety of different activities. We maybe will sometimes plan quests where we'll go out and adventure together. Sometimes we'll do more mini game style things. This year, we're going to start out by all getting together and journeying off into a new world in Minecraft together. So we're going to kind of, it's not just like hike through the terrain, and people can decide where they want to set up their own kingdoms to branch off from the main area where Travis and I will build like the main castle. We'll build a whole castle, different resource centers for the kids. Everything like that to kind of help them get a footing. Some kids like to have more help with their world, and others are very much like, I want to go collect all of the things all by myself and do it. So you want to make room for every child and how they like to play, regardless of what it is they want to do. We do play in a purely survival world because of that, and also it's just a lot easier to manage resources and different things like that. A goal this year is we want to start an economy in Minecraft, which should be a lot of fun, where kids can open their own shops and stores to buy, sell, trade, and things like that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully the kids will enjoy that, enjoy setting up shops, which again is a reason we're keeping it in survival, because in creative you have unlimited resources at your hand. The club is played on a Minecraft Bedrock realm, so they need to be able to join the club on Minecraft Bedrock. If you don't know if you play on Java and Bedrock, you probably play on Bedrock.
Like, I have a question.
You play on Bedrock. So Java is a version that is on a computer only. Bedrock is also on the computer. So if they play on a phone, a tablet, the PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, probably some other device that I don't remember, because there are a million different devices I feel like out there, a tablet, they play on Bedrock. The only option for Java is on the computer, which they now sell as a bundle, so you have Bedrock also, which is really cool. They have access to this realm, this world, 24/7. So it's not like when they hop on with a friend, their friend has to be on. They get access to it 24/7, which allows them to gather and build and stuff outside of our class time, because during our class time we'll do activities all together. So they're able to even get on with friends and things like that outside of class if they want to meet up, which we do have different safety measures in place for that. If you're joining and your child wants to play with another kid, we don't want any children exchanging information, just to keep, again, this is one of the things we do to try to keep everything safe on there. If that would be the case, we have procedures in the rule book, just parents reaching out to me getting parents in contact with each other again, to have these things in place. I think that's
I love that option, right? Because you guys meet once a week, right? Is that what it is for Minecraft? So
for about an hour.
Time? you have class time once a week that you guys get together and do an activity, which I love because obviously Travis teaches with you and then my girls are in the class. So I hear this coming from devices on every end of my house. And so it cracks me up. I know you guys, you've done races, you've done building challenges, right? You've done all these different things. And so I hear my kids, all around the house doing it. And I love that they can do it because our kids utilize the Xbox. One uses a tablet. So I like that they can use like different devices depending on what you have. And then the fact that they get access the whole month that you sign up for the club is so cool. Like for our family, I love giving the kids, a set time, usually later in the afternoon after we've done all our stuff that like, hey, y'all got an hour, you can go play, do something together. So I think it's really cool that they can use that whenever, right? Whatever our schedule is of like, oh, hey, I'm going to go hop on and do this. And then sometimes they'll be on and they're like, oh, look, so-and-so's on, and then they like get this little time to play or whatever. And I think that's really so great that, yes, there's a class time that they all meet, but it's not like they only get to play for 1 hour, once a week or whatever. Like they have that to play whenever, they have their playtime to get on. And I think that's really cool. Again, giving them that safe space that they can go that, if I email a mom and say, hey, I know the kids really wanted to play together, we usually get on at 3:00 in the afternoon. Is that okay for you guys or whatever, right? Like then we can kind of set that up. So I really appreciate how you've made that so just seamless and easy for us parents to be able to, facilitate and get on and do that. Because I know they have so much fun doing this stuff. My kids have called us in before and been like, come and see, they want to show me all their places and their things and stuff. And I do have to say for, Abby and Travis, you guys have made some of the coolest things that they can do where like just different things that you've put in there. I saw Travis, you made like that whole lodge where they could make stuff and you've laid out like tables and all these things, right? Abby, you've made these fun little, like if you push this button, this happens or whatever. Like, I just think it's so cool. Like I know it's such an open-ended game and I love when my kids play open-ended stuff and they have to be creative. They have to think about it. The fact of creating like your own economy, that's math skills right there. That's real like budgeting. That's business. That, there's so many different layers. Like I said, my youngest girls learned how to count from Minecraft and they're quick with their number sense from Minecraft, And so I think bringing in those little elements where they really are learning, and as parents, we don't want to teach our kids what to think. We want to teach them how to think. So giving them this safe kind of open-ended environment that they can try things out, what worked, what didn't work, how could I try that differently, I think is a really cool thing. And you two just make it so fun with, yes, there's open-ended play that they can get on anytime, but then there's activities and challenges and quests and, stuff like that might be a little different than how the kids have played before. So they get to try out new skills or new tools or new approaches to things. And so I know it's just like a fun club because it is, but you guys also bring so many great elements into it. I think is fun because yes, our kids could just sit on a screen all the time and like numb their brains, yes, that could happen, but they can also use it as a resource to really be challenging themselves. And, the conversations, like when you give them teamwork projects and things they have to do, and they're like, you have to learn to work with others and communicate effectively and do all of those things. So I think all of that is just, I've noticed over the past school year, so many fun things of that happening, and that stuff going on that I think has been really, really cool here from Minecraft Club. And so I know I had some questions, but I think you've done a great job answering them because, I was, like I said, I'm not techie, so I don't know how, like when you first said Bedrock, and I'm like, wait, what? We have Minecraft. I don't know what that means. So appreciate that really any device, that you have Minecraft on, you should be good to go with the Bedrock. Yeah. I love that they can meet up outside, but again, I would prefer my children to not just, like my kids have an email address that we use for homeschool purposes, but like our rule has been, hey, please don't just like hand this out to every person you run into. Like this is yours because we need it for things, but like teaching them the basics of internet safety. So I really appreciate that.
I think that's really important too, because like as much as Travis and I, we try to make it a safe environment for the kids. It does. It starts with the parents. It starts with you guys telling them, hey, don't give your email or phone number out to these kids, even though we know the families. You maybe have been in the co-op classes with them since the co-op started, but you don't just give your stuff to them, even
Always
if you
ask.
know them. Always ask, because again, as much as we try to monitor and do things, it starts with parents and starts with you guys talking to your kids of, hey, this is how we behave online. Even though it's in a video game, we still have these values and we still do these things. Because there are ways for kids to chat in there that we can't always see what's going on. So it's good to have, again, all that parent involvement, because the more eyes on everything that's going on, the safer that we can make this a space for the kids. And that's really, as much fun as it is, and as much as we care about them having fun, the most important thing is it is a safe space for them to get together here.
Right, because nobody else can get in this, right? Sorry, Trav, I mean,
no,
it's just you guys,
it's
right?
Just us. So the perk of doing, we had tried servers in the past, which are super complicated and difficult and hard to set up. But the perk of this being a realm is I actually, with my Minecraft account, I have to add them as a friend. Every single person who comes in, I have to manually add them in. Nobody can just come in and join the realm. I have to actually actively add in the gamer tag of each player and their username, so that way nobody else is able to join in here, which is better than all the servers, because you've probably seen all the server lists that people can just go join and people can say whatever, because it's a lot of adults in there as well. So knowing, hey, these are the kids, they're all enrolled in other classes, you probably are seeing them, they're probably your friends from classes that the kids are getting on with too, which is nice.
That's awesome.
Well, and I think a pretty easy way to sum up the difference between, like a server and a realm. Obviously, what a server is in general is just an online world that everybody can get on and play. But the things with servers is they're kind of operated by like a third party, whether it be like a website or something like that, and that's how the world works. And a realm is basically the same exact thing as a server, but the difference between a realm and a server is a realm is operated by Minecraft itself. Yeah. So nothing is getting in that we don't want in, and anything like that. Like a realm is a server, but it is operated by literally the company who makes the game. So like it is very tight knit, very, nothing happens without Mrs. Abby say so.
Well, and they also, Minecraft, which this is something really cool about them, because the game, although a lot of adults play it, myself included, because I've been playing it, I think, since it came out in 2011, or when it came to, like, the iPads in 2012. So, like, right when it was out, it was something me and my siblings, we all sat and played together. So we've seen, it's changed insanely over the many years, 10, 11, 12, goodness, what year is it? Okay, I've been away for a lot longer than I thought I have.
It's been a minute.
Not going to think about how many years it's been since it came out. But Minecraft actually blocks out a lot of words that they deem inappropriate. Some of them I've tried to type in my own worlds, and I'm like, that's not what I would consider an inappropriate word. Like, I'll say tavern. I was building it. There's not even drinks or anything in Minecraft, but I just wanted like a cool, like a medieval build tavern and it wouldn't let me put the word tavern because for kids, it deemed that inappropriate. This was, again, my own personal world, not the one with the kids. I would not be building them a tavern. I'll say that.
But you're building like an old village. You would have appropriate
I wanted a tavern, but it wouldn't let me type the word tavern on the sign. It started all out. So that is just like an example of the kind of blocking that Minecraft will do on there, because they're like, nope, not this word.
No nonsense with y'all.
Which
nope.
is nice. It's so Minecraft does put those kind of limits on the chat, like on text and signs and books and things. Again, sometimes it's glitchy and it's things that are, it should not, like I've had a few kids who have gamer tags in different languages, like in French or whatever, and then it blocks it out. But it's like, that's not a, it's glitchy, but I'd rather them block out things that don't need blocked out than not block things that should. I've not tested
You're on
it
the
with
side
all
of
the words
caution
or anything
there.
like that, but I'm assuming it's pretty good when it's doing all of that, which again is just a really nice thing so that Minecraft does in the game to help try and keep it a safer just game for kids.
Well, thank you guys so much for just kind of, it's great to hear from you all and just learn a little bit more about this and what it is and how it works. For those parents like me who aren't super tech savvy with all of this stuff, like just kind of getting this information from you all and we'll link everything on the website. So, we'll get all of that linked down below. If anybody has any follow-up questions, Abby, I know that we can just give them your email address. They can, reach out and contact you directly. But thank you guys so much for this and for giving the kiddos just such a great space that they can come and be in and play, but also learn and grow and problem solve and work through things, which I think is a really great thing to be able to have. So thank you guys for this so much. I greatly, greatly appreciate you, and cannot wait to see what all you guys get into this next year of Minecraft Club, because again, it's just some fun stuff that I've seen that, my kids will walk me through what you guys are doing, and Travis will show me different ideas he's building for the class. And I'm like, Siri, you can do all this and that? Like, how cool is that? I think that's awesome.
Cool.
So
I'm so excited for this new school year to get started in a fresh world and just see what all the kids accomplish through the year. And it'll be a lot of fun.
Like, I want to go hiking through Minecraft worlds. Like, that sounds so fun.
If only it didn't make you nauseous, you could join in.
It does. I built a fence once, and Travis will tell you it was quite the debacle. I built like 3 pieces of a fence, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm like seasick.
It's starting to get to me too as I'm getting a little bit older after playing. It's every now and then I'm like taken back, a little dizzy by it, and I'm like, I've been doing this forever. Why is it starting now? So
you get close to this like 30 meter, and then everything over, it's just downhill. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and everybody will see you over in Minecraft Club. Thanks, guys.